You are looking live at the play-in bracket right now. And right now, San Antonio has won. You can see they play the Cleveland Cavaliers. But the Philadelphia 76ers and the Boston Celtics will play an elimination game. So the 64-65 Celtics against the 76-77 76ers. And that game will be in Philadelphia. It'll be an elimination game. The winner will play at Los Angeles for the 8th seed in the regular tournament. We're going to be right there. Let's go right now to Philadelphia, and the 76ers will be back.
Welcome to 2KTV.
Well, here you go.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The Philadelphia 76ers will host the 64-65 Celtics, the only team in the playoffs, along with their counterpart that will never play a home game. Because it's all one and dones, and they're the last seed. So we're going to be ready to go. The winner plays at the Lakers to get into the tournament. We're underway. So here's K.C. Jones. He'll start going to Hondo. We'll go to K.C. to Sanders. Many people feel this game will be in the 90s. K.C. and in, and it is good. It's an early 2-0 lead. San Antonio blew out the Lakers 91-49. They only had 12 points in the second half. And that's going to be a foul on Hondo. John Havlicek. So the loser here is eliminated. Dreams of coming from this round up there will be dashed for one team. Oh, look into Collins in the middle. They give it to him outside. They got to shoot, and they will. And they miss. And here's KC. KC, and there's the slam. That's Tommy Sanders. And the first 4 points go to Boston. There's the Sixers. Daryl Dawkins, and inside to Mike Bibby, the first two of the game here at the Spectrum. It is really unique that Bill Russell has not been a part of anything yet. Jones. Sanders got it, and that is Tommy Sanders, a 6-2 lead for Boston. It's a good game so far. Dr. J and Bill Russell. They haven't been involved yet. Doug Collins, and he'll go to the line. That's one on Sanders.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And Doug, and he'll make one. 6-3 for Doug, and it'll be 6-4. 6-4, Boston leads Philadelphia. Here's Sam. He goes inside, doubled. And there's a foul, and he'll go to the line. One on Bibby. And Boston will make it 7-4. Jones, 8-4. Boston 8, Philadelphia 4. Collins. He won't go into Dr. J. And here's Doug. Bibby. They try and go into Dr. J, and they can't do it. Here's Sam Jones, and he'll go all the way. 10-4, Boston leads Philadelphia. Almost 21 a game for Sam Jones. Collins, Daryl Dawkins, no good, a fadeaway. Russell, his first rebound. Sam Jones, and he'll slam it again. It's 12-4 Boston, and this is not looking good for the Celtics. For the, 76ers. George McGinnis fouls out of like every game. Here's Irving. Collins to McGinnis to Bibby. Irving for three. No, and that was a terrible shot here, and here comes Boston. KC. Bill Russell. No, Russell. And they kick it outside to Hondo. John Havlicek. They got to shoot. Oh my, that's a shot clock violation. What a swat there, and it is 12-4. So Bibby. And he was wide open underneath Daryl Dawkins. There it is. Against Russell, and Daryl Dawkins puts it through. They cut it to 12-6. They're playing a very deliberate style of basketball where they're getting shots close. Hondo to Russell. To Sam Jones. What a shot.
Assist goes to Bill Russell.
And Boston has a 14-6 lead. Collins. Bibby's got to shoot. What a move, and he misses. He gets the offensive board, and he can't put it past. Hondo. Jones. And here's Collins. Irving. Julius, what a finger roll, and it's now 14-8. Irving over 25 points a game, and it is Boston by 6. Havlicek to Sam Jones. They got to do something. Here's KC Jones. Oh, right to Sam Jones. What a great offensive series for them, and it's now 16-8 Celtics. Loser's done. Winner will play the Lakers in LA, and it's a charge on Dr. J.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And some subs are coming in.
On the floor for Boston.
You know, you got Bill Russell. You haven't really used him to his potential yet. Sanders has looked good right now. George McGinnis might give up all his fouls there. Siegfried. They got to do something. Tommy Eisen flicks it, no good. Bill Russell picks it up, and off the rebound he puts it in. It's 18-8, and Boston has a lead. Will be free. Will be free, and that's going to be a foul, and Larry Siegfried.
Third team foul.
First quarter.
Shooting for Philadelphia. Will be free. Taking 2 shots.
I'm going to download something real quick. NHL 2K10. We got to take a look here. It's 18-9. So some subs coming in. Taking long early on, and it's 18-10 to make both free throws, and that was terrible. Here comes Philadelphia. Mix the world be free. McGinnis. McGinnis, he misses. And counts to Siegfried. Here's Boston trying to go up 20-10, double the score. Ward. Galloway for three, and it rattles in. And one of the free agents, the 2K5 free agent that the teams are allowed, makes a three. That's Galloway. He can hit the three. A big addition for this team. World B. Bryant. Joe Bryant puts it through. The father of Kobe Bryant, Philadelphia averaging 110 points per game this year. They have 12 right now. Ward to Siegfried. Galloway, another three. Boston has a 24-12 lead, a good opening quarter. Rita Bryant. McGinnis. Robertson, and a miss. And a miss here. Here's Galloway. Galloway. No, in and out. World be free. World be free. And they cut it to 10. They need to do this. They need to cut it. Counts. Counts and Bryant with the steal.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Bryant to Robertson. McGinnis. McGinnis can't get it. Here comes Boston the other way. It's a 10-point game. High off the glass, no mix. The world be free. Yeah, Joe Bryant. Here's Frill be free, and that's McGinnis another score. It's 24-16, and the 76ers are coming back. Winner will play the Lakers. And the battle for the 8th seed. Robertson the steal. Here's Joe Bryant. They're coming back. They're trying to push it in. Bryant, Robertson. Inside the mix to Bryant. Robertson again. World B. World B. And no good. And to Siegfried again. Under a minute. Galloway and hit hard. And Galloway will shoot 2. And he makes 1. I don't think you see any of these teams advocating that they're going to win it all, or even win a game in the tournament. But it's all about getting there and getting your shot. And Philadelphia wants that. They're the 9th seed. They don't want to lose at home. Robertson. The World B. No, and that is a shot clock violation. That was a big block for another shot clock violation. That's still Dawkins. We have 17 seconds to go. And here comes Boston. They're up by 10. They want to make it 12. They're going to run it down. They got to do something. Here's Ward. No good. And at the end of one, it's Boston 26 and Philadelphia 16. Now the 76ers are down by 10. In a game that people felt Boston might have had a slight edge, but here's Mike Dunleavy. He would coach the Lakers. Dunleavy. That's a long shot and a miss. And Heinsohn again. Galloway to Siegfried. Siegfried, and that's Bryan again, Bryan again. Bryan will go. They get it out to Lloyd Free, who misses. And that is a big miss. They could have cut it there. And Ward will go down, and he'll get an and one. And now Philadelphia's in trouble.
Personal foul. Shooting for Boston.
And Boston now will straddle that in. It's 29-16. Oh, this is not good. Darrell, and it's tipped in by Joe Bryant. Russell will be back in, and here's KC. And KC to Havlicek. And Havlicek got to do something to Sanders to Jones. Hondo, and no, and here's Joe Bryant. Dunleavy. Robertson, Dunleavy again. They got to do something. They got to get it inside. Here's Dun, and that's going to be a steal. Here's Havlicek. They want to go. Hondo will just slam it through, and Boston has a big lead now. It's 13, and this could be another blowout. It could be a Boston team against LA, just a couple years apart or a few. Robertson, and he puts it in. Not bad shooting for the 76ers, great shooting for the Celtics. Hondo, no good. And Dawkins again to Bibby. They go inside, and there's two for Joe Bryant. It's down 9, the lead. Boston by 9. There's a steal. They can't get it. Ward. Russell. Russell puts it in. And Bill Russell can do that. He has 4 points, 2 of 3 shooting. He only has 3 rebounds, but he has a steal. And that's Dunleavy. Won't get it. You're against Russell. Bibby again. Dunleavy's got to shoot. He does, and straddles out of there. Here's Hondo. John Havlicek. And here's Dunleavy. To Dawkins. That's Darryl Dawkins against Ward. And Philadelphia is playing a 9-point game and a timeout by the Celtics. The score, Boston 33, Philadelphia 24. We'll be back. Well, it fell down there. I'll be back in a second. Now the Philadelphia 76ers now. They're down by 9. Sam Jones. Sam, and it is tipped away, intercepted. Not intercepted. Here's Joe Bryant and a slam. He looks like his son Kobe. Joe Bryant. Oh, you gotta love it. Sanders to Casey Jones. And Boston has a lead. Here comes Sam Jones. Sam inside, and he puts it in. Now this offense is exactly what they want to do. It's 35-26. Here's the Doctor, and it's knocked away. Jones, they got Hondo in front. And Sam Jones, he does his dribbling, but he scores anyway. And now it's up to 11. 6.5 to go in the second. And Boston has an 11-point lead. The Doctor. Henry. They got to shoot. It's blocked, and here's Bill Russell. Jones to KC. Here's Sam. They go to Tommy Sanders. No. And here's Doug. Doug Collins, he can pull from here. Oh, he had Darryl Dawkins wide open. They do give it to him, and he's blocked. They got to get it out and shoot again. Here's Joe Bryant. Trying to go. Joe will shoot and miss, and here's Bill. Given to KC. They were 7th in rebounding in the NBA. They have 16 already. Sanders, no, and Irving, and almost stolen by Bill Russell. Bill Russell and Casey Jones both went to the University of San Francisco. Dawkins, and he got it. In fact, an NCAA basketball game, I'm thinking about maybe putting them in, but I mean, Casey Jones was good. Will Chamberlain was great for Kansas. Yeah, they went to Russell. He wasn't there. Here's Bibby. Irving to Bibby. Here's the Doctor. The Doctor from the University of Massachusetts. And Jones. Tommy Sanders. Oh, what a pass to Sam Jones. And Boston has an 11-point lead again. A lot of ball movement and everything. A timeout for the 76ers. We'll be back.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's hear it, fans.
Irving. The doctor, 3 seconds. They go to Mix. He's got to shoot. His foot was on the line. And here's Siegfried. Sam Jones, and no. Here's Boston now. Into Sanders. Galloway. In and out. Here come the 76ers. They're down by 11. The doctor. Oh my God, look at Mix. Dr. J threw it up and Mix threw it down. It's now a 9-point lead. (39-30) and a miss there. There's Mix again. Will be free to Dr. J. To Mix. No.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Mix got it.
Steve Mix. 2 shots.
39-31 and 39-32. Siegfried to Sam Jones. Counts. No. Mix will go to Doug Collins. He'll go all the way. And he lays it in. And with 2 minutes to go, it's now a 5-point game. This is incredible. This is big under 2 minutes to go here in the second. Jones to Counts to Galloway. Siegfried to Heinsohn. Long shot, no good. Here's World B. They can cut it to 3. Doug Collins from Illinois State. And he can't get it. Here's Sam Jones now. Jones. And McGinnis to Irving. Doctor. Oh my goodness, the doctor. And Dr. J, 25 points a game. And it's now a 3-point game. Philadelphia's back into it. And a turnover. Here's Doug Collins under a minute here in the second. Will be. No. And Siegfried will push it down. Jones to Siegfried, 3 and a miss. Irving, yes! Julius Irving, it's 39-38. Oh, this is so big. Boston had a huge lead. It's now down to 1. And here they go. Galloway for 3. Big three-pointer. And at the half, Boston hits a big 3. And the score 42-38 Boston. Enjoy the halftime show. I can't believe Joe Bryant has 8 points. Well, we begin the second half. The first half was entertaining. It was only 42-38. Only 80 points total. But it was entertaining. A lot of ball movement here. And the Sixers came back. They go to Doug Collins. Collins got to do something. He does, and he misses. Jones now to KC. Sam to KC. KC, and that's going to be blocked. Here's Julius Erving. They go to Doug Collins. He makes a move. Doug can't get it. Bill Russell the rebound. They push it up to Sam Jones. Sam, what a move, and Sam Jones have a 6-point lead. For the Boston Celtics, they would love to push it up to about 13 or 14 again. They've scored the first 5. They scored the first 2 of this quarter. Remember, they had a 3 to end the second quarter. Doctor. I think he switched his pivot foot. He did there. And Russell another rebound. Here's Sam Jones. Jones, and in and out. Dawkins, and they go to Bibby. Doug Collins. Dawkins. What an ugly shot, and here's Sam Jones. It's 2-0 in this quarter. Havlicek. He should have gone for it. They go into Russell. And Dawkins again. Here they go to Irving. The Doctor, and he misses. My goodness, nobody can get it in. KC. To Sam Jones. Sam wants to go inside, a hook shot, it's good. It's 46-38 now. The Sixers have not scored yet. In the first half, he had 14 points. It is 4-0 Celtics in the quarter, 3 minutes in. They got to do something. They're not doing anything. They're holding on to the ball. They're almost just standing around for 20 seconds, wondering what to do. KC to Sam. Jones. Hondo. Russell, no good. Irving. That's Dr. J, and it's 46-40. Oh, how big that is. Five seconds. 1 second, they got to shoot, and they do. Russell the rebound, he might have did a stutter step there. But with 8 minutes to go here in the third, Boston by 8. Philadelphia getting a little worried. Collins into Julius. Dr. J, no, he gets his own rebound. And they reset it. They go into Doug Collins, who puts it in. It's now a 6-point game. Really, when you look at this, Philadelphia there's going to be a foul. Philadelphia's climbed back in the game.
First team foul. In for Philadelphia.
Dunleavy, and here they go. They go to Russell. To KC. Bryant, no, and Joe Bryant. Here come the 76ers now. Dunleavy to Irving. McGinnis. Bibby's got to do something. Here it goes. A second, and no good. Oh, he goes through, and it is Sam Jones, 50-42. And a timeout for the 76ers. They got to talk about it. It's an 8-point game, and the Celtics are loving every second of this. They're sitting high up there. Irving, and they get it. 50-44. Now Boston 50, Philadelphia 44. This is a big defensive effort now. Havlicek. Oh, what a slam by Sam Jones. It's coming out of my mouth. There we go. What a slam by Sam Jones. And it's back up to 8. Won't be free. He's just smashing in there, and that's going to be a foul on Tommy Sanders. And McGinnis, no. I don't think McGinnis has a foul. And McGinnis makes one of 2. It's now a 7-point game. They bring it up. Hondo, Havlicek. John Havlicek, what a move. And it's now up to 9. A little bit of separation here for Boston. McGinnis. Oh, we knew he was going back to Bibby. Will be free. And Russell, the block, and he picks it up. Sam Jones. It's now 11, and the 76ers have to be very worried here. They have to be very, very worried. Bibby. Russell to steal, and here they go. Siegfried to Sam. Over to Siegfried. 4.5 here in the third. And that is, oh, they might have had a shot clock violation. I don't like it in a foul. They're booing, they thought it should have been a shot clock violation. And there's one now. 57-45. Sanders. And doesn't get another one. He only gets 1 of 2. Well, the 76ers play close, and now the Celtics are just getting out there right now. Collins, and there's going to be a foul on Russell as first. Collins makes one. He's 7 points. 2 of 6 field goals. 8 points. And it's back to 10. And Heinsohn. 2 and McGinnis to World B. Doug Collins. They got to get it in. McGinnis. And a miss. Here comes Siegfried now. We're going to go to Galloway for 3. Yes! And Langston Galloway, it's now up to 13, and Philadelphia's got to be worried. A timeout for the 76ers, and they have to be worried. 60-47, 3 minutes to go.
Fans, the bottom section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the last.
Well, tomorrow, the 1984 National Championship Group Stage rounds up with the last of 6 group games, and then next week it'll be all playoffs as we go there. And it is no good. Mix had a great dunk early. They need something, and that's Henry Bibby. And Henry Bibby, it feels and looks like a college game. It really does. Siegfried. Speaking of that, the all-time college NCAA tournament will start soon, probably after the NFL. They got to do something. Galloway, it's an air ball, and the Sixers will get the ball back. They're down by 11. Look at that block by Bill Russell.
John Havlicek.
Right now, it's looking like it's going to be the Lakers and Celtics for the 8th seed. Collins. Yes. So Collins has made it within 9. You might be asking yourself, you know, what's this basketball? Is this all going to be low scoring and defensive? We're not saying these teams are not going to win the title, which they would need kind of a miracle to do, but the Biggies will score, and it'll look like what you're used to. There's Tommy Heinsohn, and an 11-point lead with under a minute and a half. Bibby to Collins, the mix. Will be. Oh, will be free over everyone. Good night. Will be free. Oh my goodness. A dunk over 2 Celtics, and that ought to get people fired up. Siegfried. Sanders, yes. And maybe a wasted dunk there, 48 seconds to go. Bibby now. An 11-point lead, will be. Doug Collins, and he misses. Under 20 seconds now, Havlicek. Hondo. Hondo now has it with Siegfried, number 20. There's Hondo and a miss. And that's the end of 3. At the end of 3, it's Boston 64, Philadelphia 53. And now to the fourth quarter. From the Spectrum in Philadelphia, the fourth quarter is about to begin. Oh, that's Hondo. Oh my goodness, to Sam Jones. It'll be the fourth quarter here. Boston 64, Philadelphia 53. And Galloway and Tommy. Hondo, Galloway. Hondo, no good, and that's Havlicek. Here's Will B. Inside to Doug Collins. It's now a 9-point game. Galloway. Hondo. No good, and here's Will B. They go into Darryl, and now it's a 7-point game. Here come the 76ers in a fourth quarter. Casey Jones, he'd eventually be their coach. Heinsohn now. Oh, Hondo should have taken it. To Jones, Havlicek. And the 2 and a miss. Here's McGinnis, and here come the Sixers. No points, last 2.5. That's Collins, and he got it. It's now a 5-point game. And here it is. It is a 5-point game now. 2.5 minutes without a score for Boston. Heinsohn. And blocked, and here's McGinnis. They want to cut it to 3. Irving got it. It's a 3-point game under 10 minutes. Oh, how big it is. Timeout, Celtics. Oh, how big this is. 64-61. Here it is. We'll be back. And it is 64-61. Jones to KC. Havlicek. No. And here comes the doctor. No. In and out. He can't cut it to 1. Jones to Hondo, and he'll go to the line. So we'll be free his second. And Hondo nails 1. And he will get both, 66-61. Big for Boston. A big stop if they can get it, but the 76ers will get it back. McGinnis, the world be free. The doctor. The doctor, and no. Jones to Sam, and he missed. Collins to Dawkins, and he got it. It's now 66-63. And Jones, and he nails it. Casey Jones. And Boston now has a 5-point lead, 8.5 to go. This game is heating up. A lot of ball movement, the old style offenses. Maybe not the points, but it is tense. The Doctor almost an and one, and Sanders is third. The Doctor nails one, 68-64. And 68-65. 8:16 to go in the game. And maybe no. There's KC to Sam. Trying to get in. Russell will set the pick. Sam. Hondo. No. And rebound. Dale. They go to Collins, to the Doctor. Oh, what a finger roll. It's a 1-point game. 7.5 to go. A 1-point Celtic lead. We've been here before, and usually the Celtics go out and they expand a big lead, and there's a foul. And the second one on the Sixers, so just inbound it. They go to Russell. Into KC. Hondo. Sam Jones. What a move, and it goes in. It's now 70-67. That was big. And they go to Collins, to Julius. Dr. J, no. And here's Sam again. To Hondo. Sanders and the slam dunk, 72-67. 6:45 to go, fourth quarter. We'll be back. So here's Will Be Free. Dawkins. And he can't get it. This is again when the Celtics, they have 4 straight points after the Sixers cut it to 1. Oh, what a block! That might have been goaltending. I don't think it was, though. I think that was a good call. It didn't hit the glass before it was blocked. In the NBA, that would be goaltending. Here's the Doctor. And they go to McGinnis, and he misses. And Russell again. Russell will go to KC. There's Casey Jones, and a foul by Daryl Dawkins. Under 6 minutes to go. Boston will shoot 2, and KC makes 1. A 6-point game, 5 in a row. And they miss, so 5 in a row. Dr. J, what a move. Dr. J. He has 18 points, 16 in the paint. Casey Jones and a foul, and that's Darryl again. And KC, that's going to be one, and he misses both. Here come the Sixers. DeJulius serving. What a move. It's 73-71 now. 5.5 to go in the game. Sam Jones. Bill Russell. Here's Jones. And Hondo. Hondo, and he missed it. Here's Collins. They can tie the game. They haven't done it all day. Will be. Oh! Almost an and one. That would have given them the lead. Will be, and he makes one more, and they can tie it up. First time they would tie it up, I think, this game. He's got it, World Beam. We're tied at 73. 5 minutes to go. This has been very interesting. It's low scoring, but there's a lot of ball movement. Russell, he's got it. And 2 for Bill Russell. They're not going to go down. That's Russell's 8th. And they bring it in. 4.5 to go in the game. Boston by 2. They give to the doctor. From Massachusetts, Julius Erving and Russell the rebound. Havlicek blocked. And here comes World B. He goes to Julius Erving. Oh, and they were going to Dale Dawkins. They couldn't get it to him. Still a 2-point game. Sam Jones, and now it's 4. And they got to be careful. 4 minutes to go. The 76ers have hope. There's the doctor. What a move. And it's now a 2-point game. 77-75. A 2-point game. The winner will play the Lakers in LA for the right to go to the tournament. There's Sam Jones. A foul. No. And Dawkins with his third all in this quarter. Sam Jones, 3.5 to go. Philadelphia in the penalty. And he hits one. 78-75, and Sam 79-75. 3.5 to go in the game. Boston had big leads. Philadelphia actually tied it at 75. Will be free off glass, right off the square. 79-77. 10.7 assists. And here's Hondo. There's Sam Jones. No good. Russell the rebound. Russell and one. Oh, that was one of the biggest things he could have done. One of the biggest things he could have done is that and one. Oh, that was huge. And Bill Russell might put him up by 5 with under 3 minutes. He does. (82-77) and a timeout. The 76ers only have one timeout left. And the Boston Celtics right now are up by 5, 2:51 to go. And the people in Philadelphia are now tense. The winner will play LA in LA. And that winner will then make the tournament. Oh, how big this is. 2:51 to go. Sam Jones, the player of the game. Some of the moves, that was incredible. I mean, that is incredible, some of the looks and some of the things they've done. But it's a 5-point game. Philadelphia down by 5. Bill Russell made it and one to turn a 2 into a 5-point lead. Julius Erving, what a catch! And that was a little dangerous. Now it's a 3-point game with 2.5 to go. And the 76ers crowd is loving this. They know this is a big possession. K.C. Jones to Sam. No good! Here comes Dawkins again. Here's Julius Erving. Will be free. The doctor. Oh, what a move. It's a 1-point game now. And again, Philadelphia hasn't had the lead. I don't think they've had the lead. If they had the lead, it was early on in the first quarter. But now it's a 1-point game. Bill Russell. They've always taken these and exploded. Boston has to get a big lead. Here's Havlicek. Havlicek gets blocked. And here they go. McGinnis to Will be free. They go to Collins, a minute 33. This is going to be for the lead. Julius serving. Irving, no! And Russell will have it, and here comes Boston. They want to hold. Hondo, he's going to shoot it quickly, and it's a 3-point game. 1:19 to go. And the Sixers crowd is nervous now. Dr. J, oh, look at that, Doctor in a mess. And Russell to Sam Jones, a minute to go. Inside to Havlicek. Intercepted, here's McGinnis. I don't think he's had a foul today. Under a minute to go, Will B to Collins. Will B, they call it inside to Doctor. To Julius Irving, and he was in there for 3 seconds. Nothing you can do about that. He boggled the ball. I don't know. I think his argument was he didn't have it yet. It's 84-81. Are the Celtics going to run the clock down? Or are they going to try a shot to kill the Sixers? Sam Jones, no good. And here comes Doug Collins. They got to push it down. Here's the doctor, the Bibby. They might try, and it's 17. They got to do something. Collins is open for a 3, and he missed the shot. Collins through the middle. A 3 from Irving. He can't have it. And that's it. 5 seconds to go. And Jones a foul. And the Celtics are going to win this game. It was Boston who had it. It was the Celtics who led pretty much all game. They were tied at 75. Every time they were close, the Celtics would get a big lead. And KC just needs one of these, and he makes it. And it would take an absolute miracle now.
Timeout called for Philadelphia.
They would have to shoot a 3, make it foul, and they would only make 1 or 2, then they'd have to hit a long shot. It's over, and the Sixer fans know it, and their season is over. Their hope of pulling a monster upset is over. And it'll be a Lakers-Celtics game. It'll be a very interesting Lakers-Celtics game. They got to shoot. They're just Bibby, and he's fouled.
Bill Russell. Second personal foul. Third
It's
team
almost
foul.
impossible now.
Shooting for Philadelphia.
If they had more chance, they'd make 2, miss the 3rd, and shoot a 3. And he makes 1. And he makes the 2nd. There's not enough time to get a foul. Maybe an and 1, but he makes 3, a timeout for the Celtics. They don't want any chances. They want to be at midcourt. All the Celtics have to do is inbound, and it's all over. And it's all over. And the Boston Celtics have come into Philadelphia and won 86-84 in a great game. This was a really fun game to watch. It was Boston who dominated most of the way through, and Philadelphia who came back. They tied it at 75. There were times when they could have taken the lead, but they never could get that hump to take the lead. And the final score, the Boston Celtics beat the 76ers 86-84. A little closer because of free throws at the end. And we're going to take a look at the box scores. The Sixers eliminated. And we're going to take a look at the thing. It's going to be the Celtics, the 10th seed at the Lakers. A Lakers team that only scored 49 points versus the San Antonio Spurs. But when you take a look at this game, the winner will play at Golden State. And my goodness, that would be a monumental upset. So the LA Lakers and the Boston Celtics. On the other side, though, it's going to be Oklahoma City hosting the 08 Celtics, and that should be a really good one. And the Atlanta Hawks at San Antonio. The hope is for Atlanta that they actually, picked it up from when they lost by 60 earlier in the year. The winner, if the Spurs or the Hawks win twice, they'd end up playing Milwaukee, because the winner of Oklahoma City and Boston would play Toronto in the first round. I mean, that's a little bit more winnable. When you look at the brackets, it looks like the Golden State bracket, it looks like that, there's a few top-heavy teams. Golden State, very good. Cleveland, very good. Orlando, very good. The new Lakers, very good. But when you look at the other side, Milwaukee, good. The Lakers, good. Chicago, don't count them out. Miami, Dallas, and Toronto, you just never know. You never, ever know. And, San Antonio is in there. One team, I don't know if they're going to play each other, because one team is 7th seed, the other team is 9th. Well, the next game will be Boston and Oklahoma City. It should be a very good one. The 07-08 Celtics. It would be at the Thunder, then the 85-86 Hawks at the Spurs. That's going to be it for us today. Have a great day, and we'll see you next time with Oklahoma City and Boston.